Welcome back to Local Exposure. I'm your host, Craig Shelton, and in the studio we have local country musician Cole Reisner here to speak with us about his process on songwriting. And so just to go ahead and jump in, we got your CD here, your new EP, Cole Reisner. Right. Where is this available, Cole?
You can get it online on my website, colereisner.com, or there's a website called Bandcamp. You can do a digital download of it there, but it's not on iTunes yet. So.
Well, you heard it there, so go ahead and make sure you pick up this CD. To jump into questions, Cole, what inspires you to write music?
I just think it's, I really like the whole storytelling process of it and putting music behind stories, basically, and just kind of growing from there, and then being able to write songs that contrast from each other and really develop them into things like an album and stuff. So.
All right. And is there a particular story behind the first song you're going to play for us?
No, not really. It was just kind of an idea I had about a guy who is really in love with this girl that doesn't love him at all, and he tries to do everything to try to be with her, and she still won't take him. So.
Right. You can go ahead and hit it.
All right.
You're ready.
Let's do this. But she don't love me, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. I could climb to the mountaintop and shout it, but she wouldn't hear me at all. She don't write, she don't care, she won't let me know she's doing fine. And I think about her all the time, but she won't answer when I call. Catch you a tiger ass or the moon just for fun, and I'll wrestle you a turn every single day. Maybe just to hear you finally say that you love me soon, honey, but not today. What have I done? She's got a different kind of hold. She's got a different kind of hold. I've known many girls my life, but not as stubborn as this one. I think she watches me cry just for fun. She may not have a heart. You tell me to move on, that there's plenty of women around. What's so special about her that I found? And I'll tell you, where do I start? She's got a different kind of hold on me. She's got a different kind of hold. She's got a different kind of hold on me. She's got a different kind of hold.
Thank you, Cole. All right, if you're just joining us, I'm here with Cole Reisner, local musician, talking about his approach to songwriting and that whole process. All right, so what was the name of that song, Cole?
That's called Hold.
Hold?
It's the first song on on my record, yeah.
All right. So what is your song process like? Like, what do you do when you create a song?
A lot of times, with any song, you could be working on one for years almost, and some are called like 5 or 10 minute wonders, where you can sit down and basically write the entire length of the song in one shot and really not have to change it much. For me, it really starts with an idea, and then I just try to build on that idea, and really the lyrics to me are the most important part, because you can always hire a band that can change the song up for you and really help you develop that part. And but for me, it's I try to come up with an idea and then tailor that idea into a song, really, and build it off like that.
So off of this EP of yours, what was your favorite song to write?
Probably that first one, that first song, Hold. I wrote it with a completely different chord progression in mind, and then at the last minute I changed it, and it has some unconventional rhythms and melodies in it that a lot of other country songs don't have. And if you listen to the album, it has a really heavy fiddle part on it that I had a guy in the studio do for me, and it came out really well, and that's probably my favorite song on the album.
Well, it sounded great, cool.
Thanks.
Do you think that your style of writing lends to a strong live, whenever you play live?
Oh yeah, I think it does. The great thing about being in Texas is pretty much, country music is kind of king.
Country.
And so, with Texas country and then Americana, and now it's turned into Texas music, and it's not just country music anymore. There's so many great, songwriters out there that play, and they're not under that country style. But still, being in Texas, they, I get more opportunities to play than a lot of other people out there.
Has country always been your passion whenever you were growing up and starting to play?
No, not really. I was in a lot of garage bands and stuff when I was in high school, and then it just kind of, developed, and that's just what I knew. I think subconsciously there's a lot of people in Texas that they have country songs that they like, and that's just, music that I was around as I grew up. So.
All right, and the other members that play with you, do you always have the same people on the band, or?
No, actually, when I was making the record, I was doing a lot of traveling. I was in Chicago and in London at one point, and the guys that were making the record, I would record my parts, and then they would send them to different parts of Texas. Some of it was recorded in Dallas, and then in Austin, and then other parts around like northeastern Texas, and those guys just kind of float in and out of the band, but I've got a core set of guys that I play with.
All right, and what is the name of this last song you're about to play for us?
The name of the last song is called East Texas Waltz. It's about a dance hall in East Texas.
All right, well, go ahead and hit it.
All right.
And while Cole plays us into our last break, make sure you stay tuned, because we have Grammy winner Brad Davis coming on the show to talk about the differences between songwriting and producing. So don't go anywhere on Local Exposure.
Covered in pine trees in an East Texas town, they sulked on the dance floor until the sun goes down. They come from all over to leave their troubles at the door, to step in a dance hall they all call Skidmore. She knew who she was, but kept a humble heart. He could stop a barroom brawl before it even starts. She said, I can't dance. He said, that just can't be. Keep yourself close and listen to me. Just watch the rhythm and I'll take the lead. Whisper a count, a simple 1, 2, and 3. I know you don't dance, but before we are through, if you're not careful, I'll be waltzing with you. wore down the boots from dusk until dawn, spinning and waltzing to their favorite songs. They heard Willie and Chris, Jerry, Jeff, to Waylon. When he kissed her, the world stopped, but the band kept on playing. Just watch the rhythm, and I'll take the lead. A whisper count, a simple 1, 2, and 3. And no, you don't dance, but before we are